I'm Angela Sharp.
And I'm Colin Currie.
And welcome to the Daily Mix. Hey, how's your week been?
My week was cool. This weekend was kind of cool. I was sick for a little while, though.
Oh, that's well, stand away from me.
I'm not sick anymore.
Okay.
It was a weekend. The weekend was like 2 days ago.
You know, yesterday was the
2 days ago.
Blues' first preseason game.
Yeah,
So
go
back in
Fly.
action.
I love hockey.
I know you do.
I can't wait to the next hockey game.
Tomorrow.
You ever been to New York
No,
to see a hockey game?
never been to.
Me neither. I've never been to New York, and I've never been to New York to see a hockey game either. But it's a pizza rat in New York. It's the newest viral thing. If you're into that kind of stuff, it's a New York rat trying to carry a slice of pizza down a stairway of a subway. Somebody captured a photo
It's
of him.
right
Now
there.
it's,
How
now
funny
it's
is
been
it?
everywhere. And he's big rat. He's really carrying it though.
It's like Splinter,
It's really-
you know, from like the Ninja Turtles.
It's a meme that says something about the rat. He's just trying to like feed his family of turtles or something.
That's what
It's
I'm
so
saying, because
funny.
he's Splinter.
It
And
was so because the rat
Michelangelo
was really
and-
old. Splinter was cold in the movie.
Yeah,
You know, he
Splinter was
so
really cool. He was very
acrobatic
smart.
right.
He was taking that pizza down to Michelangelo.
down to Michelangelo
Yeah,
or
because he was the one who likes the pizza.
all of them. Like
Well,
this.
yeah, but Michelangelo really liked the pizza.
The pizza rat is being called an all-around winner at life. I don't know how. You can also take a quiz to see if you are a pizza rat.
I
don't
wanna know more
what
about that.
entails.
I don't
You
either.
can probably find out more about that at Pizza Rat on Twitter. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what his ad is, Pizza Rat.
That's funny. Do you think the Pope has Twitter?
Yeah, but I'm
There you
sure his like secretary, chief of secretaries.
does it. Did you know
Yeah,
Pope
yeah.
Francis arrived in the U.S. on Tuesday?
There we
He
go.
met with Obama, and he's going to be here through Sunday. Now, he's visiting 3 cities, Washington, New York, and Philadelphia. And I personally think he's kind of like the coolest Pope ever. He's kind of
And he was
changing
black,
things
right,
up that normally Catholic people don't go for. He's kind of mixing it up.
That photo was
Getting
cool,
trendy.
with Obama just kind of laughing with him like a
Like
regular.
the regular person. That's the
regular Joe.
Pope, dude.
That's the Pope, dude. Yeah.
All right, let's get started on today's Daily Mix.
Check it out.
It is officially fall. What are some of your favorite fall activities?
I just like fall weather. completely.
Really? You like the
Fall
weather?
is my favorite. Yeah. you
Leaves
kinda-
on the ground and the
Yeah,
pumpkin
flies,
carving.
Fly. So you could get fly real easy in the fall too. It's real cold, warm,
Really?
chilly, sweater.
I don't like sweaters, man. But I don't like the weather, but I like pumpkin carving and I like Halloween.
It's so. I like Halloween.
Halloween's a cool
Pumpkin
thing.
carving is cool.
Well, if you're getting ready for all that stuff, the Great Godfrey Maze it's upon us right now. Their 2015 theme is Wicked. Yeah, Wicked, like like the
the
musical.
witch.
Yeah, like the musical. They're also gonna have a cow train. They call that the bubble machine. They have a corn crib, a hay wagon. Now the maze is open after dark, so this is really cool. Visitors are required to have a flashlight, and you kind of go through the corn maze
That's
with a
cool.
flashlight, making it kind of more difficult to find your way out of. But I think it's pretty
You
neat.
should do like a haunted house in a maze.
That would be way awesome.
crazy. That would be crazy though. It's a fall corn festival at the maze this Saturday. Also, it's from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. All the activities Angela mentioned. Plus, you got vendors, inflatables, games for children, pony rides, corn on the cob eating contest, which I've never been, and that would be really sloppy though.
That would be awesome.
Sloppy. Corn shucking contest. You got a corn cook-off. Everything's surrounded with
Like-
corn.
like corn, yeah.
Corn. You got a clown and balloon animals. You got helicopter rides. You really got everything. Live music. Little Miss and Mister. You got a maze, of course.
Of course,
You can
that's the
find-
main part.
You can find out more about the festival and the corn maze at godfreyil.org.
That's so funny. The maze is the big draw, but they added all that
got
other cool stuff. So
everything,
it's a
yes.
cool day to check out.
Eventful day.
Now, this Sunday is something you should check out. It's a free concert. It's September 27th. It starts at 2 at Wildwood Barbecue Bash. It's presented by 92.3 WIL, and it's Old Dominion. Old Dominion, that's me. 92.3 WIL. So Old Dominion, they sing that song, Break Up With Him. Very popular right now. I like how you pretend like you know this country song.
Waking up in the day.
In the video for that song, they have a whole like Back to the Future theme, which is when I fell in love with
Swing
them.
on my way.
This is not even kind of the
Gotta
song.
break
11th
up your hand.
year for the Wildwood Bash. It's at the Wildwood Town Center. It also has barbecue and desserts, chili, and a chicken wing eating contest.
There we go.
Plus, you have the chicken wing People's Choice and fireworks. So, free concert, fireworks. Definitely should check that out.
Urban Chestnut's 5th annual Oktoberfest is this weekend at their Midtown Brewery and Beer Garden. It's been extended for 3 days for the first time in the history of forever. It's this Friday through Sunday. So typical German food is being served like bratwurst, roasted chicken, and giant pretzels. Traditional Oktoberfest games and activities including Stein holding competition, the huge Stein holding competition. You got finger wrestling, which I would probably kill everyone at. You got playground rides, et cetera, et cetera. It's gonna be a really good time. Visit urbanchestnut.com for more information on that. It's pictured right on your screen.
And Soulard is having their Oktoberfest October 9th, 10th, and 11th. They actually had to move. They used to be in that park. They've moved now across 7th Street from the Soulard Market so they could add a carnival. And actually, really, they just outgrew that little Lions Park that they used to be in. It's a huge event. Everybody loves it. Free admission if you wear traditional lederhosen. And they have 3 stages of German music. And, of course, games. Strongest barmaid rally. And, of course, the beer stein holding contest, which apparently everybody's doing these days. They have a brat eating contest, and funds raised go to area nonprofits. SoulardOktoberfest.com.
Some of these contests are cool. I never really like pie eating contests because the pies are never real.
Good?
They're always like makeshift.
Have you eaten in a pie eating
But
contest?
No, I've witnessed pie eating contests, and they like the
Okay,
little
have you
cream
ever
joints.
been in a eating contest?
I don't really like pies like that, but I have not. No,
not just pies,
no.
anything.
Like an official contest, like at a thing, and I'm like number
Right.
5, and I got a thing on my chest, and
No,
I'm like
you
eating.
don't
I
do
haven't.
that? No.
I just haven't before.
I think I would win
haven't.
an eating contest.
Because I haven't been in one before.
No, that's not why I would win. I think if you and I had an eating contest of some sort of delicious food item, I would beat you. I understand that you're bigger than me because you're a tall man, but I'm saying I think I would.
You're talking about like a pumpkin eating contest, something
No.
that tastes kind of terrible.
No, like a chicken wing or maybe pizza.
You crazy.
Cinnamon rolls, I
You're
would so-
crazy. Cue the music for that country song again.
Break up with him?
Left,
Great.
break up with him.
That's not how it goes.
Swing my way. And it's a supermoon. It's a lunar eclipse this Sunday. It's the first time in 32 years, and that's a really long time.
And it's very specific.
It's very, very, very specific. 32 years, 6 months, 7 days. It won't happen again for 18 years. This Sunday night, a total lunar eclipse will coincide with a super moon. During the eclipse, the Earth's shadow will cover the moon, giving it a reddish color, that's where the nickname of Blood Moon comes from.
Right.
I didn't
Really
know
cool.
that, so I'm glad I'm listening to me on
Yeah,
TV saying that.
I love the
I wouldn't
blood
know
moon.
that.
We've seen that before, like kind of recently, but this one is the supermoon and the lunar eclipse
At the same time.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in 32 years. So if you got a nice young lady that you really want to take out to a really exclusive date, it only can happen every so often, like twice a lifetime. You should really take her to see that. And it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. And you don't have to you don't have to waste an outfit or nothing. You're just right there, looking at the sky.
Oh my goodness,
If it gives
that happens at 9/11.
Gives that 9/11 Central Time, and will last about an hour and 12 minutes. So that's a steady little date if you tired
Steady
of
amount
it.
of cuddling time.
Stay if you
Oh
want
my
to
gosh,
stay
we all know
more.
where Colin will be on Sunday night with some woman.
There we
Oh,
go.
we're going? Oh,
Yeah,
we're going now.
This Sunday.
The Emmys just happened. St. Louis native John Hamm, he portrays Don Draper on Mad Men. He's been nominated 16 times and he's never won. 8 actually for the lead character of Mad Men, and he finally won his Emmy. When he accepted his award, he said there's been a terrible mistake, clearly. He was joking, obviously. He was just excited to finally win his award.
The city of St. Louis is recognized by the National Wildlife Federation as a leader in restoring the monarch butterfly habitat. The ceremony was on Saturday. It certified the monarch habitat at City Hall. Mayor Slay launched the Milkweeds for Monarchs initiative last year. If you didn't know, milkweed is the only monarch caterpillar's food source. So that was really important for them to launch that. St. Louis now has more than 200 registered habitats. More information on that program, you can go to stlouis-missouri.gov/monarchs.
I like that. Monarchs are pretty.
Monarchs are pretty.
All right, now you know I love this. I'm a big Blues hockey fan. It was Blues night at Busch Stadium on Monday. That was against the Cincinnati Reds. Blues players took the field before the game. They actually announced some of the Blues players out there, and Captain David Backus threw out the very first pitch. All right, like that. You like his wind-up?
No.
He said he was really funny. He said that he was kind of nervous before he threw it out. He was afraid it was going to hop over. He didn't want it to hop. And then Cardinals wore Blues-themed jerseys during batting practice. You can see the Blues-themed jersey on Fredbird. Louis right there is wearing the Cardinals-themed jersey that the Blues wore when they had their Cardinals Day. It's really cool. It's like an all everybody gets together, and there right there is Pete Cosma with his Blues sweater on, because in hockey they're called sweaters. So I think they're really cool. They're gonna be auctioning these off for Cardinals Care eventually. So I can't wait to see how much those go for, because I would like to have one.
Incorporate football in some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Cha Cha Chow. Cha Cha Chow is opening a permanent location on the Hill. It's set to open mid-November on Shaw Avenue. You got food trucks, and they will continue to operate as well. The restaurant will serve the same food at the truck, and it'll be mostly carry out this winter. They will share a beer garden with the Gaslight this summer. So if you like Cha Cha Chow, they have a food truck, and they're getting locations, and they'll be sharing their space with somebody this summer. So definitely get more of that.
Now, if you're a woman and you run, you need to listen up. Women's Running is looking for their cover winner. Now, this is a contest presented by Rock and Roll Marathon Series. The winner gets flown to the headquarters in San Diego, gets a personal shoot, new running wardrobe, and will be on the cover of the January-February issue, plus a 2016 Rock and Roll Marathon Series Tour Pass, which is a 3-pack, good for entry into any 3 Rock and Roll marathons. Some people go to all of these. Now, those are series races in 2016. Now, the deadline to enter is Monday. That's coming up. So you need to go to womensrunning.com and check it out. One of the main things you have to do is send in a photo, and then you have to answer what running means to you. So it's pretty cool. St. Louis Rock and Roll Marathon weekend is set for October 17th and 18th. You can go to runrockandroll.com.
Do you run?
I do not.
I do not.
I do not even kind of. I tried. I really tried to run, and it's very mind-numbing.
If you're gonna run, you should run to Union Station this weekend, because there's a strange folk festival at Union Station Mall this Saturday, September 26th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's Sunday, September 27th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You got vendors, hands-on crafts, local bands, food trucks. Every usable empty store will be occupied by nearly 200 vendors in the mall in total. You got local indie bands, and they'll play from the 3rd floor all week. And this will probably be a really, 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 really cool event.
Yeah, you've been talking about this one. You like this one a lot.
That's really dope, though.
Greater St. Louis Hispanic Festival is happening in Soulard Park, right there next to the Soulard Market, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It features dancers and booths, a kids corner with Dora the Explorer and Diego. I love Diego. Live Latino bands. There'll be dance lessons, which would be fun for us to do. A mechanical bull, like, hey, there you go. That would be awesome. And more. You can check out HispanicFestivalSTL.com. And this is the magical part of the show where we have our wonderful guest join us this evening. We have photographer Cory Lampkin joining us right now. How are you, Cory?
Doing great. It's a pleasure to be here.
Before we continue with this interview, too, I'm really excited because I actually know this.
I know you know. Should we switch
I
spots?
Really know a lot.
You want to get closer to him?
Okay. I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I talked to a lot of people. I actually know this guy before he came here. In person. In person. What do you? How did you get started? Tell everybody what you do and how you kind of get started doing it.
Essentially, it was off of a whim. My friend, he had a camera at his birthday function, and I kind of stole his camera to use it while we were there. And from that point, I just kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And I've just been doing it ever since.
Yeah, and your photography is kind of unique in a way, right? So tell people a little bit about your thoughts behind it.
I like to do a lot of creative photography. Some of it may involve liquid, others could be a
showing
photo
some
manipulation.
shots right now on the screen for
through
you.
Photoshop. But essentially, I just like doing a lot of pictures that have a certain type of meaning and representation in it.
Now, when I was reading about you, I read that you like to get to know the person before
Yes,
you
definitely.
kind of take the. So you want to get to know them, and then you put them in different scenarios
Yes.
that fit them best.
For me, what I really enjoy doing is taking a part of that person and incorporating them into any piece that I do. Typically, I'm not the kind of person that's just like, oh, let me just shoot this for no reason. You know, I like for the piece that we create to be a reflection of the individuals involved.
Deep, man. Give us an example of that. Like, what kind of photo? Tell us about a photo that you've done that with, for people who don't understand what you mean.
One of the photos that I did, the most recent exhibit I had was laconic.
Yeah.
And in that, I had a level of photo manipulation where we threw milk on the models, and through that, each individual had their own expression and meaning. So for one person example, they had problems with self-identification throughout their past. So that piece deals with ambiguity and just trying to understand who you are as a person.
Wow, that's cool. What inspires you? Like what?
Anything creative, anything that just is different. You know, that's what inspires me. I really don't like traditional things. When it comes to something that means something and just has a lot of meaning, that's what I really am inspired by.
Some beautiful shots. We've been
They
showing
are.
them on the screen.
And they're really clean. They're really, really.
Thank you.
They're really clean. Do you what do you do? Events? Do you I don't know, weddings or concerts or?
Yes, I typically do weddings, portraits. I also do logo designs and
Gotcha, okay.
websites,
Yeah.
and a little bit other graphic design as well. That kind of came from me studying computer science at St. Louis University. So I really have a very all-around grasp of a lot of different multimedia-related technology.
When did you decide to take this from a hobby to a profession?
I would say, you know, it's one of the things that I really understood was that it was something that I was passionate about. And from that point, I decided like, hey, you know, I'm gonna quit my regular job. I'm just gonna pursue photography head on and just everything else that I'm great at and see where it goes. And since then, you know, I haven't looked back.
I love it. You got to follow your passion. That's definitely important.
Do you have a favorite thing, a favorite type of shoot, a favorite, I don't know, kind of person, kind of image you're trying to bring out of them, a favorite event you like to shoot?
My favorite thing that I could say is when I inspire the individual or the person who looks at the piece. If they're inspired and I cause them to have some type of reflection over their life and where they're at in life, then that's what really pushes me the most to continue doing what I'm doing.
Love it. I love it a lot. What is your website? Facebook page, that kind of stuff?
Everything, you could see me at CoryLampkinPhotography.com. Same thing with Instagram and Facebook.
Cory Lampkin Photography.
Yes.
That's CoryLampkin.
PKIN.
PK, right on your screen.
There it is, right there on your screen.
CoryLampkin.com.
So you
It's
can
right
see it.
there on your
Right
screen.
there. So you do very unique stuff, but the wedding photos look kind of standard. You could also make those pretty unique, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like so if
Yes.
somebody's kind of different, you could kind of
Correct.
get
You
funky with
married?
it.
You get married on me?
No, but if I am,
married
Cory's gonna be my guy. When we get married, Colin.
I'm already taking you to the red moon eclipse that only happens
When we get married, Cory's
twice a
taking
lifetime.
Thank you, Cory, so much for
No
coming.
problem.
Make sure you check out his website. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also drop us a line right here at the Daily Mix at stltv.net. We want to hear from you, so if there's something cool going on, let us know about it so we can tell everybody else.
And that is it for the Daily Mix, but keep it right here on STL TV and experience St. Louis.
Hey.
Yeah.